First, set up in the shin box or 90-90 position. 90-90 is traditionally out here and out here. Shin box is a little more narrow. Pick the one that feels good. So you can go here a little bit, here a little bit. Find what allows you to keep your upright position and your balance. First move we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand, we're gonna reach down and across, elbow to knee, come back up, elbow to knee, come back up. What I'm trying to do here is keep a long, tall posture, long, tall spine, go down, touch the knee, come back up. Touch the knee, come back up. Next one, we're gonna do elbow to the ground, reach up to the sky, rotate, reach under, rotate, reach under. Follow your hand with your eyes. Next one, we're gonna rotate into the back hip. So we're gonna keep this position, really tall posture. I wanna take my right shoulder back, rotate, rotate. We're getting that back leg here. You can adjust it, so if I slide my leg back, I'm gonna get a little more of a stretch in that back hip. We're getting into that little bit straighter leg here from knee to hip. Rotating back. Try to maintain a solid contact with that back foot on the ground. Back leg hip lift. From here, we're keeping a really tall posture. We're gonna keep this leg on the ground. We're gonna pick up this leg straight up off the ground, and then we're gonna touch and come right back up. You can keep the other hand on the ground to help. To make it a little tougher, you can come up to the tall position and maintain here. Find the position that feels best for you. And all we're trying to do is breathe through this, get a nice pump from the back leg, getting nice and warmed up in those hips. Hold it for a second, control it back down. We go hip extension. We're gonna try to get the back hip going back now. With the foot, we're gonna pick up, and then we're gonna push back. Bring it forward, pick it up, push back. You could think knee to heel, and then push the heel away. Knee to heel, push your heel away. Knee to heel, push the heel away. You're gonna see yourself possibly crouch down when you do this. Try to maintain a really tall posture and just move through that hip, getting that back hip to get some blood flow. Back leg, internal rotation for the hip. We're gonna try to pick up our heel or our whole foot and rotate it forward as we're holding this position. So we're gonna pop, and we're trying to stay calm, breathe through this. We're not trying to get through this. Relax into it, breathe, be able to have a conversation while you're doing this. We're just trying to get some blood flow in the rotators as we come up through this. Front leg lift with extension. We're gonna pick up the leg, extend it out as far as we can, bring it back in, put it down. Pick up the leg, extend, pull it back in, bring it down. Pick up the leg, extend, pull it back in, bring it down. Make sure you're breathing. We're not tensing up this whole time to get this happening. Controlled, relaxed posture. Make sure we're not slouchy, good tall posture, and we're controlling this. Next, we're gonna go shin box rotations. So you're here, use your hands to help you stay upright. Bring it back and forth. Good control. You can start slow, and then you can pick up the pace as you start to get comfortable. Notice side to side, which side is tighter. If you need to adjust the feet, you can do that, but try not to be here to make it happen where you're throwing the rest of the body, but really try to stay controlled through the hips. Try to touch the inside of the leg or the inside of the knee to the ground if you can. If you have pain, go a little slower, and then you can work on that control. But over time, you want to be a little more pliable and be able to rebound as we're doing this, getting those hips to be used to moving quickly and rotating quickly through our motions. Next up, we got the shin box leg sweep hover. So we're gonna pick up the back leg. This time we're gonna extend it out and bring it around, hands out in front, trying to stay really tall and upright. Use your hands as need be so you can help yourself balance. If you can get to the place where you can get to here and you're working on your posture, you're able to stay upright and tall, great. If you need some assistance, not a big deal, use the hands. Help yourself get back there. Try to pick up, cover as much height as you can, get that leg straight out in front, bring it back. Try to get it back to the starting position all the way back there. What'll happen over time, you might start to skid, use the hands, help yourself out, stay really tall with the posture. Leg sweep. Shin box leg sweeps, alternating, more rapid fire this time. So with this one, we're gonna be out in front, here, switch it around, bring it out in front, bring it back, switch it around. Use the hands to help stabilize you as you need to. If you can get away with it without the hands, give it a shot. Front leg grabs the ground, back leg grabs the ground. These are scorpions. For scorpions, we're trying to separate the shoulders and the hips, and we're trying to get our lower body, our lower half moving quick, but smooth. We wanna make sure there's no pain when we do this. So when we set up, we wanna have the hands here or to the side, whatever's comfortable. What we don't want is to lift up too much off of one side. So I'm gonna take one leg, my right leg in this case, I'm gonna bend the knee, I'm gonna take that leg behind me, but see how my right shoulder's coming up? I wanna try to keep that as low as I can and then come back the other way. Now, as I get a little warmer, it'll be a little easier to move a little quicker. So we start off slow, nice and easy, and then we're breathing, and we're gonna get a little faster. We're going side to side. This is a reverse scorpion, so we're gonna be laying flat up to the sky, hands out to the side. We're trying to bring our opposite leg or opposite foot to the opposite hand. So my right hand to my left foot and vice versa. So again, with this, we're gonna go slow to start, nice and easy, and we're breathing. Once you get a few, you can go a little quicker. Give it a good kick. Try to aim for the hand. And we're trying to let the body go, be loose, but in control. So we're not floppy like this. We want to be controlled, loose, coordinated. Try to coordinate. Use the hands to help you maintain the ground. The quadruped leg whip to the side. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get that leg whipping and getting our spine to twist, allow the hips to move a little bit, but we're trying to maintain control. So one leg's gonna go straight back. I'm gonna kick it out to the side, let it come around. Try to kick it out as far as you can forward. Allow those hips to move. Allow yourself to move, but try not to be sloppy, moving all over the place. We're trying to stabilize here, but we're trying to be smooth and allow our body to shift as we're generating. And when you come up, try to kick. Try to give it a good kick.
Stabilize yourself with the shoulder or the hand that's down on the ground, the leg that's in front, and make sure to rotate the torso. Don't just throw the arm around, but actively pull your chest down and in, actively open the chest to the sky. As you can see here, my right arm is stabilizing. The wrist is right underneath the shoulder. I'm trying to push myself up and away from the ground as I control my rotations. To get set, think from the shoulders down through the knees. We have one straight line. Cross the arms, one hand on the opposite shoulder, just touching lightly, and raise the elbows when you do this. Think about driving the hips forward as you lean back, as opposed to letting the hips break and sitting your butt on your heels. You're trying to keep that straight line from the knees to the shoulder the whole time.